Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Amazing Grayson interview. He was before given the name Redhead, but he now goes by a different name. It's way different than last year's. We're not outside this time. It shouldn't be as windy. It might be a little bit loud in here because all the people talking, but it's not as loud as B-Lunch would be. So it shouldn't be that bad. So, how you doing today, Mr. Amazing Grayson?
I'm doing good. Just ready to see what the questions are going to
That's
be.
great. That's great. All right, let's start it off already.
All right.
Who do you hate the most?
Who do I hate the most?
Yes.
The person that I hate the most had to be specifically one person that was in the same grade as us,
Who would that be?
Catalina Garcia.
So she would be. Well, go into detail about that.
At first, I thought she was my best friend, like that I could trust, like ever since the beginning I met her. But until this whole thing went down, it actually showed me who my real friends were and who wasn't. And she was one of the people who weren't my real friends. Turns out like she was just lying and like pretending to be my friend all these years.
Here's another question. This one's asked by Petey Gonzalez. Why do you take long in the bathroom?
Why do I take long in the bathroom?
Yeah.
I have like a really stomach problem. I have a stomach problem.
You're blasting up. Woman there or what?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Another question. This one's asked by. Oh crap! Where's the name at? It says, "Are you single?"
Who is that asked by?
No, that I don't know what happened to the paper. It got smudged up or whatever. I can't read it.
Am I single?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still single.
Are you searching or what?
I've always been searching like during my past life before, but now I'm just gonna let her come to me,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna work my
So
way
you're
up
just
there.
focusing on yourself right now.
Not really, but you could say it like that.
Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay.
But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna let them try to communicate with me.
I see one in the TikTok. You said no one can handle you. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. This is one of my questions. When is the release date of your movie?
Which movie to be exact?
You can tell me any which one you want to tell me.
Alright.
What movie is coming out the soonest right now?
Okay. And just to clarify, it's a series actually.
Oh, okay.
But either way, the first series that we're making is Nightwing the series, and that series will be coming out really soon. But all we just need now is just to get the one of those digital cameras or whatever those things are called, and that has best quality, along with those handover mics.
Yeah.
We just need to get those two things, and once we get those two things already, then that's when we start immediately. But I can't just give a specific date yet. It's just once we get those two things, then we start immediately.
It all sounds very professional. Seems like you know what you're doing then.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I've heard rumors. So this is one of my questions once again. I've heard that you patrol around the stripes at night to keep everyone protected. Is that something that was just made up, or is that true?
The part where they said I was patrolling at night?
Yeah, it's the stripes.
Patrolling at night on top of the Stripes building? No, but to go on top of the Stripes building, yes, but only just because I need to just get away from everything and just get some air.
So you've gone on top of the stripes before?
Only 2 times.
How did that happen?
I always climb on top of those trucks that as long as it's reachable to the ladder. But if there's no trucks, I just try to see if I could at least use whatever I could find that's standing up properly for me to climb up.
So you did this just to calm down or relax or whatever you said?
Yeah, just to get some air and let everything out that bothers me.
Oh, okay. That's very nice. Okay. Here's a question from Juan Pablo Aguilera. How many movies do you plan on making?
How many movies or series do I plan on making?
Yeah.
Now that's a good question. I have a multiple. There are some that are well known to be for sure being made, but there's also some that I have ideas about. But to answer the question, I actually plan on making at least like the ones I know for sure I'm going to be making are up to like at least 5 or 6
5 or 6 movies or series?
as the ones that are like that I know for sure that I'm going to be making. But the ones that I have ideas for, still don't know yet whether if I should make them or not.
You seem like you got a really bright future ahead of yourself, dude.
Thank you.
Okay, here's another question. This is asked by Anonymous. Do you support LGBTQ plus?
Wait, what?
Do you support LGBTQ plus?
Can you please clarify what that means? Because I never heard that before.
It's people that identify as gay, transgender, and all that, or whatever.
Do I support people?
Yeah.
I don't have anything against it, but like, yeah, basically I don't have anything against it, so I'm alright with that.
Let's say, for example, you think you find someone that you think is nice, and the girl that you thought was a girl ended up being a guy. How would that make you feel?
If that girl turned out to be a guy,
Yeah.
like, I would be flattered, but it would not be my type.
Not your type.
But
So you're straight.
yeah, I'm just completely straight, but I don't have anything against other people being gay.
Okay.
I just don't have anything against it.
That's good. That's good. Here's one question, another asked by Anonymous. Who are the people that you don't get along with at this school?
Who are people I don't get along with?
Yeah.
Do I have to list all of them? Like,
You can list as many as you want.
okay. First and last name or just first name?
It's up to you.
Okay. You already know one of them is Catalina.
Okay. Okay.
One of them has to be, I think it was just her.
That's just your main and only one.
At least of what I can think of for right now.
Okay. Okay, this one is asked by Anonymous. How big is it? How big is it?
What the hell?
Your bank account. How much money do you have? How big is it?
Why did you say that?
I did.
You said how big was it? You didn't say bank account.
Well, I'm asking now.
Okay. My bank account, let's just say my wallet hurts right now.
Your wallet hurts right now?
Yeah.
Do you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
It means like I don't have any money inside my wallet. Like I only have like at least like $4-5 left in there.
Well, maybe one of these days we'll donate some money to your cause or whatever.
Alright?
That's if we ever get money. Right now, we're struggling ourselves. We're very ghetto right now.
Use an Android phone. Very poor.
Okay, this one was asked by Jaden Smith.
Okay.
What inspired you to take on the mantle of Red Hood previously?
What inspired me to take the name?
Yeah.
It was just the fact that like he was one of my favorite DC characters actually. He was like my number 2, but I wasn't like actually planning on like using the name. Like everyone just started calling me that name just because of this whole thing went down. Because either they heard me mention it before, or at least they've known the character a little bit. But all I know is that the fact that it was just my favorite character, and they probably just decided to call me that.
Okay. Oh, okay. This one was asked by. This was asked by Adam. Do you have any pictures of you in the Himalayas?
Do I have any pictures in the Himalayas?
Yeah.
I don't plan on taking my phone over there. In fact, me and my mentor don't even plan on taking our phones over there because we don't want to risk having to leave them over there by accident. And also the fact that even if we do try taking pictures, we probably like the wind over there will probably just knock it out of our hands even during our mountain climbing.
So, tell me more about you going to the Himalayas. What is that all like?
Was it all right?
Yeah.
Well, normally,
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you this question once again. We had some little technical difficulties. Do you have any pictures of you in the Himalayas?
and well, like I said previously, that we didn't want to risk taking our phones because we don't want to accidentally leave them behind, or even like during our mountain climbing, if we try to take pictures during that activity, the phones would probably fall out of our hands, knowing we have to keep a strong grip. And like plus, we don't even have like we don't even want to risk just losing it. That's actually the main reason why.
Okay. You said previously before that you were short on money. Well, how do you get there if you have no money?
My cousin, which is my mentor,
Your mentor is the one who funds that whole trip over there.
his job pays really well. In fact, it pays a lot.
You mind sharing what that is?
I don't know specifically what his job is. Like, I'm not trying to lie about it, but I just like never paid attention to what job he works at. Just the fact that he mentions it a few times that he's been getting raises, that his job pays a lot of money really well, and the fact that he, from what I can remember, it involves like having to like lift and almost like construction kind of. If not that, then it's something like that. For at least what I can remember.
So y'all two just worry about the training and mentoring or whatever, right?
That and also again like
You don't want to lose your phone when you're over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That and also with the stripes question, just want to get away from everything.
Okay, this one was asked by Eileen.
Okay.
How do you view yourself?
How do I view myself? As in, like, what do I like?
What do you think about yourself?
I just think of myself where I'm just like want to like choose my own path, live in the moment, just see if someone special will probably come in someday, and by someone I mean a girl, and just live in the moment. But also the fact that just want to be myself and live in the moment, knowing that the new me.
Okay, this one was asked by a friend of mine, but they left themselves anonymous. They said this one was asked last time.
Okay.
Do you like kids?
Do I like kids? And by kids, do you mean like? I mean, by the word like, do you mean like being friends with them, or as in like describe that?
You like kids?
As friends, I do like kids as friends. In fact, I actually do plan on wanting to have kids in the future, actually.
How many do you plan on having? What would their names be?
I don't know the name for sure, but I know for a fact that I at least want to have like 1 or 2 kids in the future.
You don't have any preferences, whether it be a boy or girl?
One of them, like, I always had some thoughts about having like both of them either be 2 girls or at least 1 boy, 1 girl.
Okay.
Like, I'm not picky, it's just whichever one it is, I'm just gonna give them much love.
Okay, this one was submitted by someone who saw a video of you fighting someone in the shop. I think it was your fight against Cameron Haskell.
Okay.
And the question is, how does it feel to lose a fight?
Well, for a fact, I realized that he was training since he was 5. I only started my training since like during like. When did the incident take place? Like what year?
That was 2021, I believe.
Because that was the year that I started my training after that whole incident. But he's been training since he was 5. So that would pretty much make sense why he was able to beat me. But the fact that he was training when he was 5, and me starting only since 2021, but how I feel kind of like. I feel kind of disappointed in myself, but nothing that I will just like.
Don't worry about it. You just need to train some more.
Yeah.
All right.
But that and also, like I told you before, he's been training since he was 5.
Okay. So there's a big advantage there.
Yeah.
Okay, for these next few questions, just answer them yes and no.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. You got 2 minutes.
Do you slang that thing?
Do I slang that thing? What?
Yes or no?
Like, describe that question for me.
Yes or no?
What does that mean, though?
Don't worry about it. Yes or no?
I can't answer if I don't know like the details.
I'm just gonna say you said yes. Okay.
What?
Does it cream?
What? No.
Okay, no. Okay then.
Wait, don't tell me all those like were actually like involving personal questions.
No, these were asked by Javen Vasquez. Thank you for your time.
Those were all the questions?
Yeah, that was everything.
All right.
See you later.